I've been sent and told by numerous people, and you're definitely guilty of this because it's exactly what you just told. But it's something about self-validation through permanently being busy.
Yes.
And it's something that, and the example in this thing that I got sent, George might have told me about it. It was like when you see a dog lying down in the sun.
Yeah.
It's not like thinking it needs to have rest. It's just existing.
So good. They're the most present animal, aren't they?
Yeah,
one of that we can relate to and that we have around us.
They're fantastic. I imagine a fair few animals are pretty present.
Most, yeah. All?
Maybe all. I mean, they don't waste any time, do they? No. Oh, my feelings. Nope. Nope. I'm lying down here. It's warm here. I like it here.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's some gone off chicken. I'm eating it. But it really made me think about that whole being busy thing, and definitely you suffer from it as well.
I do suffer from it, and the whole work expands to fill void time. I always think about that because, and I think for me, dude, it's that permission thing of just letting yourself have a day off. I really struggle with. Because there's always something.
Do you think it's a self-employed thing?
Yes. Yeah. So Emma and I have been talking about it quite a lot recently. So are you aware of this tragic Liam Payne death from One Direction?
Yeah, very sad that is, isn't it?
Super sad. And I'm going to do the weave, but like bring it back here. So she's been watching loads of stuff about that from, you know, all the conspiracies about how he's died and all that sort of stuff. But he did an interview, and I think it was with Logan Paul. Anyway, on this interview, he talks loads about always needing to be moving forwards. So everything he does is moving him forwards.
Yeah.
And some people apparently don't have that. And Emma was, she listened to this interview and she was just like, it made me think of you loads because I don't understand you sometimes, but everything you do is always moving, something's going forwards. It's a constant thing, progression. Yeah. And I think it made her understand me a bit better.
I think it's, yeah.
And probably myself in a weird way.
Yeah.
Do you have it? You I'd say you have it.
Yeah.
It's like some people though don't, it appears.
Can't sit in my own fart smell. That's what it appears to me. That's the reason why. You know, like I always feel like you're just people that can just sit there. I'm so jealous of that. Just be like
really struggle with it.
Just in the moment, just loving life. Yeah. Not very good at it, but I've got worse at it as well. And I think I'll get better at it again.
I think this past month is a good example, of that because I've been in it a lot. I think we've had as a whatever we do, media thing, just a busy month, dude. And it's just been really like on. I think my screen time went up to 6 hours, which I'm not impressed with. Yours will have probably gone down, but for different reasons because you've been so busy doing something different. But for me, I've been on it so much. And
totally.
We had 3 episodes to put out. You were doing your drive time stuff. We've been doing all of the stuff planning for next year, and it's just been October's been a real blur. And it's funny because at the start of October, I was like, "Oh, October is going to be the best. It's going to be autumn, and I'm going to chill, and I'm going to go for long walks." Yeah. None of it's happened. So.
The balcony thing, I think it's so
interesting.
Hard.
Okay.
No, I can't. I can never stop thinking about it. I haven't actually stopped thinking about it since because
the Liam Payne thing.
Yeah, I just thought about. Well, no, because I didn't really know who he was.
Okay.
I didn't even know what One Direction was really.
That's what surprised me.
And so I was
like,
about it. Yeah, I didn't really know what it was. So then I found out about it, and I didn't realize they had like blown up in America. So I think like, all right, you're super famous in England. I get it. It'll be a massive pain in the ass. But then to blow up, once you make that crossover, I think just life becomes so difficult.
I mean, so
being
well.
that famous would be I don't think one person in the entire world enjoys it.
No.
And obviously there's things you enjoy about it, money, whatever it is. But I think it would be very difficult to come away from that.
I heard something today. It was, people enjoy the journey of getting there, but when you get there, not. And it's probably the same with money. It's like you enjoy the thing, maybe whatever it is you want to buy, this car or this house or whatever. Like the journey of getting there is the fun bit, and then when you get there, I bet it's really, really difficult to be someone like that.
Yeah,
someone that's always wanting to go forward, and then you can't go. For him, I think it's like you can't go much more forward than being in the biggest boy band in the world.
Yeah,
everything from there is down, isn't it? If you look at it, I guess like a
you can't
career.
go. It's like super hard to go down. What do? You don't like, oh, fuck it, I might just be a librarian. God, that coffee shop looks nice. I'll just be a barista. You can't like do it. You literally can't be normal again. So what do you do?
Exactly. It's a boy band is a great example too, I think, because let's take 5 humans. It's like a human study, isn't it? In a way, you've got these 5 humans, all from different backgrounds,
different psychological profiles.
Okay, here's all the success, and then take the success away and see what happens. So I guess with them, and I don't know much about One Direction, but there's one that's got more famous, whose name I can't remember. Harry Styles, thank you, Harry Styles. Probably more famous than being in the boy band. He's continued his success, and then you've got another one from Doncaster.
But I mean, they've all made enough. Because my
just
question,
pieced out.
Yeah,
like, see ya.
Well, he's probably the winner, isn't he?
Yeah.
My question was, do they have enough? Like, I actually think I asked. Maybe I asked you. I said, do he have enough money to survive?
Yeah.
Does he have enough money to survive forever?
Yeah.
And whoever I asked was like, yes.
Yeah, like millions and millions and millions.
This is as big as you can possibly get.
Yeah,
like,
and like loads of writing credits and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so.
And then with him, it's, you know, you get mixed up with the wrong people and this and that. So what do you think?
Or you just
have you got a synopsis? I'm using the wrong word. What happened?
My overview is that the police were already called because he was like thrashing around in his hotel room, and then when they turned up to tell him off and calm him down, he was like not consolable. He was like really, really wasted, drunk, and whatever it was he was on. Yeah. And then when they turned up, he had already gone off the balcony, but he was on his own in a hotel room, and it had been reported by a staff to the police. But this is, dude, I haven't really looked into it. All I did was think about what it would be like to be that famous, and then
also, I guess, this is all second-hand knowledge for me of someone who's been into it. It's like his ex has written a book about him. Oh, okay. I think that's been like maybe the crux of him getting really. So his ex is from like a background of lawyers. Dude, parents are lawyers,
we're doing we're doing straight up gossip right now.
It's celebrity news, and that's why people have come here.
Imagine. Right, so she's bringing out a book.
So she's brought out a book. She's brought out a book about him that isn't actually in reference to him. So she's like written is it a fiction where it's not true? Yeah, fiction book. So let's say it's about a boy band with a different name, and it's about a young lad with a different name, but it's obviously about him. She's even said it's about him, but I guess because of the lawyer background and all that, like all that sort of stuff, they've worked the system so that it's not like anyway. So some of his people have reached out to this girl and said, hey, come on, he's not doing very well at the moment. Please don't release the book. We think he might do something silly. Books come out 2 days later. He's not with us.
Mate, it's absolutely so crazy. Sad. It is.
Yeah, it is. I don't know much about him, but it's always sad, isn't it, when someone.
Yeah, it is. It's funny that it got me that story.
It's got a lot of people.
I don't know who the bloke was. A lot
of people.
Don't know anything really about One Direction. I couldn't name a song or anything, but it's just so sad to hear someone who's really like achieved a great deal. Yeah. Just not like.
And I think you look at it and you're like, oh, if I was in that situation, I'd just peace out. I'd live in the woods, but. You don't know, do you? You don't know. And it's that thing of like always trying to move forwards. This is the weave, isn't it? We've come back to it, but it's like he's always been trying to move forwards, and then if things start going backwards, you can't deal with it, and then
I mean, even the hype surrounding the event that we've just been at, or any of the events I
brought it back to ramp.
Yeah, never shuts off about it. But I'm telling you, it's like a hangover, and that's such a miniature scale. Everyone wants to hear about it, wants a piece of it, and then like imagine being in a stadium with that many people.
Yeah,
like how do you even do an after party? It's like cool flashing lights, man.
Yeah.
I've been on the stage. Over to the Abra.
It's wild, dude.
How on earth did we get there?
I don't know, but we're talking about moving forwards, and that's how I am.
That was it, right? Okay.
That's how I am.
Yeah.